All right, what's up, everybody? What is up? Welcome to summertime in 2024. Like I said in the last video, the last winter video, I'm just gonna skip over spring. It's technically spring right now, but in terms of like uh, photography seasons, I guess, and that kind of thing, there's not really, at least where I live, there's not really a spring season. I guess it kind of just goes into summer. So even though it's technically spring, we're just going to call it summer. I did the same thing with the fall season. I started that in like August, and it just, it kind of just rolls in. And this time it's basically summer. So it's Saturday, May the 4th, and yeah. So I haven't actually gotten out for a little bit here. It's been a couple weeks since that like crazy March snowfall we had. That last shoot was pretty awesome. The snow was just so freaking wet, and that was a fun shoot. But yeah, today it's been super overcast. It's like 1 o'clock, 1:15 right now, and yeah, it's just been really overcast. It was raining all this morning, but the plan for today, I'm gonna try and get out later today, probably 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that. It's supposed to get more like partly cloudy, maybe a little bit of sunshine. So yeah, we're just gonna hit some conservancy. This like conservancy place. It's kind of in town actually, but it's yeah, it's just kind of this wooded area, kind of along this little river. Or not, it's a part of the river, but it's kind of just a small portion. So I think I'm gonna bring the 70 to 300 lens out again, the zoom lens, and see what I can get with that. I had a really good time taking pics of the barge, kind of on those bluffs, that bluff photo shoot we did. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. It's gonna be it's very green out now. The grass is all kind of filling in, the trees are popping, and as you guys can probably tell, I've been sick for like a week now. I don't know if it's allergies or if I actually caught something, but like last week, Thursday, I just woke up and I threw up immediately. Because I think I was swallowing like so much mucus in my sleep. I've never really had that happen before, but I was just super nauseous right when I woke up. But I don't know if it's like the allergies or if I actually caught something. But I've been just kind of I feel fine now, but I'm just kind of congested, as you guys can hear. So a lot of just blowing my nose and stuff. So that's kind of why I've been. What's up, Nina? It's kind of why I've been taking a little bit of time off. Yeah, a little bit sick, and then also I did like a couple, like beginning of March, I like minorly pulled my Achilles. Actually went to the ER. It's nothing crazy. Like I was still going on those photo shoots and walking around and stuff. But I do want to just keep that in mind, I guess. With these kind of shoots, I don't want to, I guess, strain my like, I've been still been able to like work out, and I actually went on a run last week, but it's still, I can still tell like it's recovering still. So it's been like 2 months, but it takes a while, I guess, with these things. So gonna, I guess, I just need to keep that in mind, I guess, not to go too crazy with the hikes. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. I think I'm gonna bring out the zoom lens. We'll see what we can get. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm hoping these clouds are gonna kind of dissipate. Maybe get some sunshine in here. And tomorrow it's supposed to be super nice out. So I'll probably do another episode for you guys tomorrow. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. See you guys out there. Kind of a gloomy day today, but still a nice day to get out here, do some pictures. Oh, there's some geese. Cool. So yeah, there's a hotel just like right up there, and little cross river is down here, and it flows into the Mississippi. So this is kind of just some marshy lowlands. So we'll just walk around here, try and get some pics. Alright guys, so check out this shot. This is the first kind of real good shot of the day here. Did a zoom here, working with the zoom lens, of course. So I took a vertical shot here with this little fence pole, focusing on the bluff here. So pretty cool. Obviously it's very cloudy. I'm overexposing a little bit for these photos, so let me flip the camera. Alright, so yeah, working with the zoom lens here, 7300. So honestly, I think it was a good choice for this shoot, because yeah, we're just kind of in these marshy lowlands area, and the bluff lines are at a good place, or good vantage, I guess. Oh my god, it's so wet. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. This is terrible. I mean, my boots are good, but they're not crazy good. We'll see how far we can go. So yeah, I had to go through some water there. Had to go through some water. But now there's the hotel where we came from, but I think now we're in the clear. Just had to walk through a bit of water there. It is definitely springtime. Yeah, these boots are, they're decent. They're definitely not completely waterproof though. So, is what it is. So yeah, I'm kind of in a different mindset, just with the zoom, working with the zoom now. I'm just thinking in terms of long distances, that kind of thing. Oh, we got a split trail here. Which way should we go? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully the rest of this place isn't like completely flooded over. I don't think it will be, but let's go down here. So check this out, guys. I just just walking up here, but there's this huge clump of, I don't know what this plant is, but and I'm seeing wildlife all over the place, and there's these little bird nests kind of clumped in here. Here goes some cranes. Lots of wildlife out here. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. I'm seeing some orioles along the path here too. Beautiful landscape shot here, guys. I like the contrast here with got some telephone wires coming through. And obviously the bluff lines and the trees. Just nice contrast. Good composition. I got it zoomed in like all the way here on my iPhone. But yeah, so this is the La Crosse River here, and it is full. It's moving pretty good. So yeah, this is kind of the geography of the area. We got the bluffs on either side of us here, and we're just kind of in the middle where the river is flowing. And yeah, so that was a cool shot. I might get some more shots of that too when I come back this way. So the La Crosse River flows down here and intersects the Mississippi. So what a nice day out though. It's about 55 degrees, a little bit of breeze down here. Just enjoying the scenery, being outside in a hoodie. Very, very glad I brought the zoom. I do have the f/22 lens with me as well. Check out this drop off. That's a full river right there. Springtime water. Well, looky here. We found a friend. Nice little turtle. I might take some close-up shots of him, but I also don't want to, make him too mad. Cool little turtle. Coming off the river here, guys. Here's the trail, kind of ends here and goes up that way. So we'll keep following the trail going that way, but it's about 4:45 right now. It's still super overcast. It kind of looks cool though, to be honest. The cloud cover it's interesting. Gives the photos a nice little contrast. Yeah, I mean, I got a couple good ones coming up here. I'm gonna see. It's supposed to get a little bit more sunny closer to sunset. Sunset is at like 8 o'clock now, so I'm not gonna be out here that long. But I'm gonna flip the camera here, but I might hang out in the spot a little bit, just kind of take some pictures of this shot here. But I am feeling a little bit of sprinkles, of rain. I don't think it's gonna rain anymore today though. It was just raining this morning, so. But check out this shot here. So the sun is coming in a bit right now at this spot. This is right in here, I think. Gonna get a couple pictures, maybe vertical right in there. We'll see what I can get. Really pretty though. Alright, check this out, guys. I don't know what this little mound is, but this little trail going in here is so steep. I just wanted you guys to see this. It's like straight up. So let me try and get up this without busting my ankle. I see some deer tracks. Oh my God. Yeah, it's so steep. This is cool. Cool vantage point though. Very cool vantage point. Definitely gonna take some shots up here. Probably like through there. Something like that. Oh, there's a little bench. It's a very strange place to have a bed. It's kind of cool though. I should have came up that way. It's a little hidden gem in town. I've literally never been here. Never seen this before. Pretty cool. Just taking a load off here on the bench, guys. Just enjoying the view, the birds, wildlife. It's a beautiful day out here. I was just thinking about this, but I was, you know, on these overcast days, cloudy days, when you really don't feel like going outside or taking pictures or going on a hike or something, like if it's not terrible out and it stopped raining and stuff, like most of the time, it's always worth it. It's always worth it to get out and kind of put yourself in nature and enjoy yourself. I feel like a lot of, you know, most most times in life you don't get opportunities just kind of chill outside and hang out. So if you can kind of push yourself when you don't really when you don't like today, for example, I was like, let's just go out tomorrow. It's gonna be nicer out. It's gonna be sunny. I don't need to go out and take pictures today. I don't need to go hiking today. But I came out here anyways, and it was definitely worth it because I get to hang out here on this bench and enjoy this view. So it's always worth it. It's always worth it to get out, kind of relax. So just a thought. Okay, so there's the little mound. Heading back now. I don't know if it looks like there's rain clouds behind me here, so there's a possibility I could get dumped on. Of course, I didn't bring a raincoat. Stupid. I think that little mound, though, I was thinking, it has to be so old. Like, I think it's called a moraine or something like that. But from like the ice pack, I don't know. I forget all the terms, but it has to be super old, I'm guessing. It was weird. Just a little really steep little hill just popping out of nowhere. All right, yeah, I'm definitely feeling rain. So we might just call it. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'll just say got some pretty decent photos of the bluffs here along the river, kind of just looking out. I'm just trying to, again, do something a little different with the zoom lens. Oh yeah, I see rain coming down over there too. Damn, I'm screwed. That might be it on the day, boys and girls. That might be it on the day. Is what it is. But like I was saying, got some decent ones. It's nice just to get out here, man, and walk around. Who knows if I'm going to cut this into tomorrow's video. But I'm for sure going to come out tomorrow as well. Do another episode. Cut it into this video. Who knows? So, but yeah, I mean, it actually got sunny for a little bit there when I was at the end of the trail here. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, just kind of focusing on the river, the lines of the river, kind of the edges of the river, and the bluff lines, looking through kind of these trees here in the lowlands. This is marsh. But yeah, we'll see. I think I'm gonna get dumped on, so if I do, I'll just make a video in the truck when I'm back. Okay, friends, I'm going to call it here. It's about 5:30. I'm pretty hungry. Oh, wow, hang on. Look at this. Look at the sun just poking the bluff. Got some crazy clouds going on right now. It's pretty gnarly. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna call it here. I think I've just got, it's overcast. I got some pretty decent pictures along the way there. So I think I did what I could with this spot. But yeah, I'm planning to go out tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot nicer of a day, and I'll definitely go a bit longer than this. that's done this little walk. So might turn that into a whole other episode. I don't know. But super nice out today. A little breeze. Beautiful May day. It's definitely spring, but it's almost summer for sure. So I am going to walk through this water again, and I'll do a little wrap out video once I'm past that. So yeah, this is bad. There's literally no way around it. So it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do for the photos. There's the geese. So let's get wet. Well, now I'm soaked up to the knees. Oh gosh. Oh man, I completely misread that creek and just almost went in waist deep. Jeez Louise. But I'm glad I didn't get my equipment wet. So, but I am definitely done now. And of course, as soon as the sun is starting to pop, but whatever. Now that I'm just completely soaked. It's muddy water. I just want to get back. So that'll do it for this one, guys. I know it wasn't exactly the most crazy, exciting walk, but a good little start here to the summer season. So there's gonna be a lot more of these coming. It's a long season, and hopefully there'll be no more videos of me walking knee deep into creeks. So but yeah, I will see you guys back at the crib. All right, what's up guys? So we're out here at Pettibone Park today, down by the Mississippi River here. And I've got the zoom lens with me, as you guys have been seeing. So just taking some shots of this bridge and the Little Cross Queen boat, riverboat there. So I'm gonna just keep walking along the shore here. Alright guys, so I just got done shooting along the Pettibone Park Road here. It's pretty good. It was just working with the zoom lens, shooting across the river, as you can see. But yeah, real quick, I didn't want to go for like a super long hike or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to make it quick today, and that's what we did. So I'll probably just mix this or put this together with yesterday's video. So yeah, it was a good weekend though. Both days getting out, taking some shots. So I was honestly was not feeling it today, to be honest. I was just not really motivated, or not in the mood, I guess, to get out here and actually do the shoot. So I was able to make it quick though, and I definitely wanted to get outside. So but yeah, I will see you guys back in the crib, and we'll just review these photos.
All right, what's up, guys? Back in the crib after that very wet hike. Yeah, that was a good little walk though. Had a good time out there, regardless of the creek. I did actually end up. So this is like after the hike a little. It's been a little bit of time, but I actually ended up getting like poison sumac, or it definitely wasn't poison ivy, but it had to have been like poison sumac or poison oak or something on my leg there from going in the creek, I would assume. It's gone now, but I had a rash for like a week or so. Super itchy. Not a whole lot of fun. But yeah, it had to have been from going in that creek, and then I had to walk out, as you guys saw there, about a half mile in some wet, soggy jeans. So not ideal, but still overall, good little walk. Super overcast day. Thankful I didn't get absolutely dumped on with rain, but overall, I mean, I've been going over the pictures here for a little bit of time. I have edited 2 so far. Obviously, there wasn't a whole lot of like, crazy looking scenes or anything too exciting, I guess, throughout that little hike, but I was just trying to make the most of kind of my surroundings and using the zoom lens to the best of my ability, kind of just looking at, again, trying to focus on the bluffs in the background there and the river. So got some good shots to go over here. And then that following Sunday, I did get out a little bit. I need to throw that in the field footage, but I did get out a little bit, just went down to this Riverside Park down La Crosse, and got some photos of the bridge down there, as well as a little riverboat. So we'll take a look at those as well. But yeah, that was just kind of a good little start to the summer season. Obviously it's the beginning of May, but yeah, it's been getting hot pretty quick here. So all the leaves are out, the bees are buzzing. So yeah, it's we're rolling in on summertime. So, but I won't take up any more of your guys' time here, and we'll just hop in to reviewing the pictures. So we'll hop on the screen here, and we'll just go through these. So yeah, we'll just start at the beginning here. Actually, let's just roll through the ones I've edited first. I've only edited a few. So this first one, let's see here. Just at that first scene that I was talking about with the bluff line in the background here, just kind of looking at this kind of broken wooden fence. Thought it was just kind of an interesting, I guess, angle. And then there's the final edited photo. So going from that to this, just really brightened up the foreground, brightened up the bluff line, added some sharpness and such. And yeah, turned out pretty good, I thought. Again, honestly, I think the clouds, I was trying to kind of outline the clouds a bit in the post edits, trying to just give it a little bit of contrast, And then this shot I thought it turned out really, really well. At the river here, La Crosse River, And I was pointing out, I was kind of looking at the what's it called? The bank, the river bank, and just trying to pick up on those lines of the riverbank and just get a good composition here, which I think I framed it up. I think I framed it up pretty nicely. So there was the unedited version, and I think the clouds in this one actually make for a pretty good shot. And the sun at this point of the photo shoot was just peaking on the bluff line here. It was just starting to peak out on the bluff line. So tried to highlight that a little bit as well. And yeah, thought that one turned out pretty cool. And then here was one at Riverside, the Big Blue Bridge here. So I thought this was a really cool scene, and this was around evening, about 5 o'clock ish. So we were getting some evening light around this time, and yeah, this one actually turned out pretty cool, I think. So there was the edited version. Let's see if I can click the unedited, edited. So didn't do a whole lot of edits, just kind of brightened it up a bit, added some highlight to the bridge. And yeah, so haven't got through a whole bunch of the photos yet. I mean, there wasn't a, like I've been saying, there wasn't a huge amount of really spectacular photos to edit. So yeah, there just isn't, the quantity of photos just isn't a whole lot. Is this going in the right order here? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're just gonna start at the beginning. These photos are all just crap. I was just looking at the bluffs, looking at these geese, trying to just warm up with the zoom lens pretty much. This photo isn't bad of this geese here, but there's just, it's not a lot going on, right? I was just kind of messing around at this point in the shoot, just really early on at this point, trying to get accustomed to my surroundings and make the most of what I could with what I was, given on this day with the overcast skies and everything. Hey, Nuna. And yeah, so here was that bluff shot to make sure my cat doesn't mess up my recording. Hey, want to sit down? Okay. All right. Let's keep her moving. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So it took a lot of shots at this scene here, just trying to get the focus right. Trying to get the focus right. Trying to get the foreground with that post in the right spot. These are all crap shots. Got the little oriole on the tree there. There were orioles all over the place, man. And this shot actually turned out really, really nicely. I did highlight a couple of these. So just at a kind of a turning point on the river here, and you guys can see that we got some nice kind of telephone pole lines coming or cutting through the shot. So if you guys have noticed, like I do like looking for kind of these like telephone pole lines a lot. I'll try and, if I just kind of like that mix of I guess the utility lines with nature. It's just it gives a really interesting contrast in photos, there's a unique contrast there because telephone lines are, it's something industrial, and they really stand out against just kind of a naturey background. So sometimes you'll see interesting shots like that with utility lines and such. So I actually like this shot a lot. One of these photos I'll edit up, as you guys can see. I've got a couple of these highlighted in yellow here, so I'll run through these eventually, pick out one to edit. But I just like the composition of this: the bluff in the background, river in the foreground, kind of telephone lines making up the midground, and then this shot with the turtle. Luna, you need to get off of my computer. My freaking cat, dude. Can you go over here? Thank you. All right. This shot, sorry, again, my freaking cat. I love her, but they do She is attached to me at the hip. So this shot turned out pretty nice here. I was actually very surprised at how well this shot turned out with the turtle here. I had the zoom lens on, and I took this shot probably like 10 or 12 feet away from the turtle. I wasn't close to him at all, or her. And I basically just zoomed in all the way on my lens, and it actually turned out. It got a really good focus on here. I'll zoom in actually. And yeah, I mean, you guys can see some really cool detail there on the shell, the eyes, just super cool. So I'm actually going to edit this one of those two. I do not do wildlife photos at all, basically. It's actually a niche of photography that for some reason I just really have not gotten into. I don't know if it's just because of something in the back of my mind, or I guess wildlife photography, I guess to me, like so many people do it. I guess maybe I think it's a little bit oversaturated with, what people take photos of, because like everybody enjoys looking at photos of wildlife and such. For some reason, I've just never vibed with it too much, but that doesn't mean I won't stop and take a picture of the turtle or a bird or something. So, just taking some crap shots of this, kind of the bird, again at the river point here. Did I already go through these? I think I already did. Maybe it was just another shot. The landscape of this scene here. So I did the vertical shot, as you guys saw, the edited photo, and then I actually think the landscape photo of this scene turned out pretty cool, with the clouds actually giving some decent contrast here. And that is one thing. If you guys are out doing photos on an overcast day, I wouldn't discount the kind of cloud, the cloud contrast you can still get in your photos in like post editing, and if you expose the photo correctly, you can actually get some cool effects with like overcast skies. So all this depends on kind of the day. I'm kind of bummed about these shots. So what happened here, and I didn't explain this in the field footage at all, but as you guys can see, there's a train track across the river here, and this train just kind of popped out of nowhere, man. And it popped out of nowhere right when there was a small rain cloud that had just passed. So I had just gotten sprinkled on a little, and I was moving. I was assuming at this point that it was just going to start raining at any moment pretty hard. So I was not prepared. I was not prepared for this train to roll by, unfortunately, and I was kind of just flopping and groping. To be honest, none of these shots really turned out. I've reviewed these pretty closely. I was hoping one of these would turn out, but none of them really got in focus. None of them really kind of get me going, get me excited about the photo. So unfortunately, none of them really turned out with the train in there, but it is what it is. Like I said, at this point in the shoot, it had started sprinkling a bit, and I was assuming I was going to get poured on, so I was kind of checked out at that point, but it's what it is. So that was the first day, or that was the main shoot in the marshlands. You guys can see what's coming there. So overall, I mean, not a bunch of photos, not a bunch of like spectacular ones, but the ones I did get, this one, the La Crosse River, that vertical with the utility lines, the turtle. I really like this photo with the turtle. The landscape shot, again, with the utility lines and the river in the foreground here. One of these I'm going to edit. I thought this one turned out well, so that's like 3. And then, the post at the beginning here, right off the bat. The post in the foreground, looking out at the bluffs through the marsh. That's the 4th good one. So, about 4 good ones in that shoot for an overcast day. Not too bad. So, had fun with it. And then real quick, we'll just review these. So, went down to Riverside and was, I don't really know what I was thinking with this shoot, to be honest. I was planning to come down here later in the day on Sunday and try to make a whole photo shoot of it. But for some reason, I just really wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Maybe it was just, I was just really tired, I guess, or I think I was kind of wiped out after the weekend. So this was Sunday evening, or Sunday around like 5:30. And but I did come away with 2 really good shots throughout all of these. So I took a bunch of shots. I mean, as you guys can see, I took all of these are all of the riverboat, the lacrosse queen here. So that's like 30 shots. And then all of these up here, like another 40 shots, are of the bridge. So, like, I don't know how many shots this is, but, like, let's just say 60 shots, 60 photos for 2 good ones. Because it's just two scenes, but in those 2 scenes, I ended up taking like all of these photos, because I was, again, just trying to look and see which angle is the best, looking through some trees here at the lacrosse queen, and also trying to get the best focus, right? Because when you're working with a zoom lens, obviously I'm going to crop this in, but when you're working with a zoom lens, you're most likely taking photos of something that's pretty dang far away, right? I was all the way across the river taking a photo of this boat. So, and you can see there how easily, right, it can get out of focus. Seeing those photos right there, it gets blurred out. It was focusing on the river or something else. So, again, just trying to get the best focus I could, the best framing through the trees. I'm going to take the vertical of this scene here, one of these vertical or portrait style, whatever you want to call them. But one of these turned out really good. I haven't sorted through, I don't believe, none of these are highlighted. I haven't sorted through those of the lacrosse queen, but you guys can see here. One of these is going to be the one kind of through this brush. So I actually think it turned out pretty cool, man. And when it's all edited, when I get this all edited and stuff, it'll look really nice. I'll kind of highlight the boat more, maybe darken up the foreground through kind of this foreground river, darken that up a bit maybe. So yeah, good light. I like it. And relatively easy shot to get. I was being kind of patient. I guess I was just really taking my time working along the riverside park area here. And then I showed you guys at the beginning the edited version of this shot, the best one that I thought came out of it. So it was this one. This is the highlighted photo. So this is the unedited version. The bench is kind of covered up by brush here, which I do like. I didn't want this bench to kind of just stick out like a sore thumb. I wanted to cover it a little bit with kind of the foreground brush if I could, and I think that did it pretty nicely there. I did get a few other ones of, I forget what bridge this is, but this is looking north of Lacrosse. None of these turned out. I mean, I could edit this, but this, for some reason, I want to come back to this area maybe at like sunset and really kind of get the landscape shots kind of find the, what am I trying to say? Jeez. I want to come back to Riverside probably during sunset with the sky just going crazy, and I think that will make these types of photos looking down the river just pop a lot better if I had like a pink sky, some cool clouds going on. So all the rest of these photos are coming up in the next episode, so stay tuned for those. And that is all the photos for that shoot, guys. So we'll take one last look at this turtle. I just think that shot is awesome, dude. Really happy with that. And it's a unique shot for me because, like I said, I really don't do wildlife photography, so pretty cool. So let's hop off the screen. And yeah, those are all the photos for that day. Yeah, don't have much else to cover for this one. It's definitely definitely wet, and I mean I was walking through the marsh down there, so I'm going to try and avoid, like I said before, I'm going to try and avoid walking through any more creeks this summer. But if I have to do it, I will do it. That's the one thing. Like when I get out there and I'm, actually rolling with a photo shoot, I'm out there in the elements. You guys have seen me at this point going outside in the wintertime when it's like 0 degrees in a snowstorm at like 7 or 8 in the morning. So when it comes to actually getting out when I'm in the photo shoot and going with it, there's almost nothing that will stop me, I guess, and make me turn around and go back and call it a day, except maybe a thunderstorm or, super cold weather. But if I have to walk through a creek, I'm going to walk through a creek, man. I really don't care. That'll do it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And there'll be more exciting photo shoots coming up after this one. I know this one was a little but it was a good first outing for the season. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.